Good evening everyone, good evening students. Today I am going to take up the name reactions of haloalkanes and haloarenes. See, in this chapter we have this much name reactions, that is Sandmeyer's reaction, Finkelstein reaction, Schwarz reaction, Wurtz reaction, Wurtz-Fittig reaction, Dawes process and Getterman reaction. So I am going to take up one by one in detail. First of all, we have Sandmeyer's reaction. In Sandmeyer's reaction, the disonium salt is N2Cl negative. When treated with Cl2Cl2 in the presence of HCl, it will give you chlorobenzene. What I am going to do is I am going to convert actually aniline. This is, see, this is aniline NH2. इसमें हम क्या करते हैं, इसमें diazotization करते हैं, that is NaNO2 in the presence of HCl. So it will form disonium salt. Whenever I want to change any functional group from aniline to chloro, bromo, ido, cyanide, anything, we need to change it into disonium salt. So this is the first name reaction in your haloalkanes chapter, the Sandmeyer reaction. This come under the category of the preparation of chlorobenzene. The Cu2Cl2 in the presence of HCl, it will form chlorobenzene. If I am going to take Cu2 in the presence of Br2, HBr, it will form bromobenzene. This is known as chlorobenzene. It will form bromobenzene. And if I am going to take CuCN in the presence of KCN, it will form cyanobenzene. The cyanide comes here. So that is known as cyanobenzene. So this is the first name reaction which converts the disonium salt to chlorobenzene, bromobenzene and the cyanobenzene. After Sandmeyer's, I am going to take up Getterman reaction. What is the difference between these two? Only the reagent gets changed. How? Just see. In Getterman reaction, we have disonium salt. Similar way, we need to change from aniline to the disonium salt. The reagent gets changed only. The copper powder, if I am going to take in the presence of HCl, it will form chlorobenzene. And again with the copper powder, if I am going to take HBr, it will form bromobenzene. So in these both two reactions, what happened? Only the reagent gets changed. Aniline converted into disonium salt in both the cases, but this when disonium salt changes into chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, actually this is known as Sandmeyer's reaction when we are using the reagent Cu2Cl2 in the presence of HCl, Cu2Br2 in the presence of HBr. If I am going to take copper powder in the presence of HCl, that it becomes the Getterman reaction. So the next part is Finkelstein and Schwarz reaction. This actually come under the category of Halogen Exchange. So we are through with the Sandmeyer's and Getterman. Next is Halogen Exchange. In Halogen Exchange, we have two name reaction. This one, Finkelstein and Schwarz reaction. Now, in both the reaction, what happened? We have CH3. Okay, I'm going to take CH3, CH2, X. Now what does X represent? X is maybe Cl or Br. दोनों हो सकते हैं यहाँ पे. अगर मैंने यहाँ पर क्या करूँगी? NaI in the presence of dry acetone ले लिया. It will go into changes into CH3, CH2I and we can say NaX will remove off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the chloro or bromo to ido. So this is known as actually halogen exchange. When there is no direct method to convert the hydrocarbon directly into the alkyl halide. So what we have to do, we have to change firstly into the chloro or bromo, and then we need to change into the ido. And similarly, the Schwarz reaction is for fluoro. CH3, CH2X. If I'm going to take AgF here, what happened? It will form CH3, CH2F, and AgX will remove. This X again, this X may be Cl or Br. This is actually known as, this is Finkelstein, this is Schwarz reaction. Finkelstein changed Cl or Br to I, and Schwarz reaction changed Br or Cl to F. This is the main difference between Finkelstein and Schwarz reaction. Got it? So, let's suppose we have one conversion, say, convert ethanol to isoethane. So what you will do in this, we have CH3, CH2OH, 2CH3, CH2I. Now firstly what I have to do is, we have to change this to SO2Cl2. If I am going to apply, it will convert it into Cl, chloroethane, and if I am going to apply NaI in the presence of dry acetone, it will changes into the isobenzene. So we do not have the direct method to convert it into ido or fluoro. So क्या करना पड़ेगा? We need to firstly change it into chloro, and then we have to do this halogen exchange. Similarly, if I want to make fluoroethane, firstly I have to change it into chloro, and then I'll apply HDF. Got it? Now next is Wurtz reaction, Fittig reaction, and Wurtz-Fittig reaction. Very easy and very important also. Okay. Now Wurtz reaction. Just see, I'm going to take up these three. Wurtz reaction, Wurtz Fittig reaction, and Fittig reaction. देखो Wurtz reaction में क्या है? अगर मेरे पास alkyl halide है, अगर मेरे पास even alkyl halide है, it will always give the higher number of the ethane, but with the even number of the carbon atom. For example, we have CH3, CH2Cl. This is known as chloroethane. This chloroethane will give me the butane. How? If I am going to react this compound with sodium in the presence of dry ether to make the condition dry. So we have to take 2 mole of this. So what happened? It will become butane, and it removes NaCl. So with chloroethane, I'll be getting N-butane. Just see, this is CH2Cl. मैंने एक और मॉलिक्यूल ले लिया सेम, और क्या कर दिया? Na लिया ट्वाइस, ये यहाँ से इसको रिमूव कर देगा, और CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3 मिल गया. अगर मैंने यहाँ पे क्लोरोब्यूटेन ले लिया तो वो मुझे इवन नंबर ऑक्टेन दे देगा. अब याद करने का तरीका, अगर वुर्त्ज रिएक्शन है तो याद ऐसे करो कि दोनों मोल्स जो हमने लिए वो एल्काइल और एल्काइल लिए. यहाँ पर याद करने का तरीका, वुर्त्ज है तो एक एल्काइल पार्ट, एक एरोमेटिक पार्ट, ऐसे याद कर लो. और फिटिग है तो दोनों जो लोग हैं वो एरोमेटिक लोग. कैसे देखो, अब मैंने क्या किया, यहाँ पे मैंने लिया CH3Cl, वुर्त्ज है, एक एलिफेटिक, एक मैंने ले लिया एरोमेटिक. This is chlorobenzene. Chloromethane when treated with chlorobenzene. Again what happened? Sodium in the presence of dry ether, ये यहाँ से रिमूव हो जाएगा और मुझे क्या मिल जाएगा? टॉली. क्या मिल गया? टॉल्यूइन, और NaCl as a side product रिमूव हो गया. अब उसको कैसे याद रखूं? फिटिग है तो दोनों ही हमने क्या ले लिया? एरोमेटिक. मतलब 2 moles of chlorobenzene dry ether and it will form इसको क्या बोलेंगे, बाइफिनाइल बोलते हैं या डाइफिनाइल बोलते हैं। तो याद कैसे रखोगे, इजी तरीका क्या है, वुड्स रिएक्शन आ गया, जो आप दोनों रिएक्टेंट लोगे वो एल्काइल ले लो, एल्काइल हैलाइड। वुड्स फिटिक आ गया, एक एल्काइल ले लो, एक एरोमेटिक ले लो जिसमें दोनों ही हैलोजन होंगे, और फिटिक आ गया तो दोनों ही एरोमेटिक, दोनों ही मोल्स हम क्या लेंगे, क्लोरोबेंजीन। नाउ the last, what's clear, what's fitting. Now we are left only with the DOS process. DOS process is a process in which we are converting chlorobenzene to phenol. So the DOS process is process in which it convert chlorobenzene. See, this is chlorobenzene. Chlorobenzene when treated with NaOH in the presence of 623 Kelvin and 300 atmosphere, what happen? It will form first of all O and Na positive. After that, if I am going to apply H plus ion, it will convert it into phenol. आप यहाँ पे भी लिख सकते हो 1 और 2 करके डायरेक्ट, नहीं तो आपने अगर 2 स्टेप दिखाने हैं तो पहले वो ONA में कन्वर्ट हुआ, फिर उसके बाद ये H plus ion डालते ही किसमें कन्वर्ट हो गया, क्लोरोबेंजीन से फिनॉल। तो आई थिंक इस वीडियो में मैंने सारे नेम रिएक्शन कवर अप किए हैं हैलोअल्केन्स, हैलोअरेन्स के। नेक्स्ट वीडियो में आई एम गोइंग टू कवर द नेम रिएक्शंस ऑफ अल्कोहल, फिनॉल, ईथर। ओके स्टूडेंट्स, बाय।